I'm here to talk to you today about my recent experience and success running the Norwegian multi-frequency method followed by the conjugate method as programmed by Tom at Winning Strength. So I've trained with Tom for a little over a year now, and the biggest strength increases I've seen have been over the last 16 weeks. That's 4 months, that's not a long time, and that is due to running the Norwegian method and the conjugate method. I'll be totally honest, when Tom first programmed the Norwegian multi-frequency method for me, I took a look through my program, went to the gym Monday morning, asked Tom, can I have a word? Pulled him to one side and I said, look, Tom, I trust you, I will follow the program, but I need to be honest, this looks shit and I need to know the rationale behind it. I said, at the moment, I don't really want to do it, I will. And Tom explained to me that effectively what this Norwegian program was to build a block to then catapult yourself on the conjugate method, build that solid foundation, and then you'll see the results really on the next phase, which is true. I saw some great results from the Norwegian method, but I've seen some fantastic results running the conjugate straight after it. So much so that we're about to run the same two programs again, and I can't wait. So the huge benefit of running these programs is I've seen some massive strength gains, technique improvements, and just great all-round progress. I've gone from a sketchy 200 kilo squat up to a 230 kilo squat, and I've gone from a very slow 220 kilo deadlift up to a nice 250 kilo deadlift, and that's all in the space of, as I say, 4 months, which, when you're at those sort of numbers, I would say is pretty good. Not only that, but the technique's better, the speed is better. They're not just bigger numbers, they are bigger, better performed numbers, which especially in powerlifting, it is what you need. It's all about how critical your technique is. So after Tom talked to me about running the Norwegian method, I went into it. I was a bit skeptical about it, but I went in, I trained hard. I didn't give it everything I had, but I give it a really good go. And the way that the Norwegian method works is that you run 4 weeks followed by another 4 weeks, and you increase your sets, effectively increasing the volumes from week 1 to 3, then drop the volume on week 4 where you push the weight a little bit, and then rinse and repeat. So as I say, I went into it quite skeptical, and on that 4th week where I got to push a little bit, I was like, wow, oh my God, this is, I can really feel what's going on here, I can really feel the improvements. So then I went absolutely hell for leather into the second half of the block. I saw such successes come out the other side of it. My strength was so much better, my technique, my squats were absolutely solid. My deadlift, when my back had rounded on lower numbers before, my back from the front squats was absolutely solid. So I just felt friggin' awesome and was really excited to get into the conjugate side of things. We've just finished the conjugate method where I've hit a 230 squat, but not only that, I've hit 215 for a comfortable triple. So if you look at the video of me doing 200 kilos 16 weeks ago, it's pretty slow, my knees don't look great, and it's an okay squat, I hit the squat, and then you look at this 215 for 3, and I could have done that for another couple of reps. It was so comfortable, and the beautiful thing is 200 kilos, that was this really adrenaline inducing scary weight for me, just literally a few months ago, is now a working weight. I went in today and said, I'm going to keep squats pretty light today. I'm just going to work up to 205. I was doing 205 for working sets, and that's, to go from, 200 is this massively scary number to now being over 200, just to back off to save my energy for the deadlifts was absolutely fantastic. And, same can be said for the deadlifts. You could look at this 220 deadlift that I pulled, where that took like everything I had. That was my soul gone. To today's 250, it wasn't the cleanest rep, but I've pulled it. My back was a lot better than previous. The speed was okay. But again, that's 30 kilos onto an over 200 deadlift in the space of 16 weeks, 2 months. And I haven't even been training deadlifts that much, just mainly on the speed work, and then deadlifting every other week, but not for that heavy. And again, that 220, I pulled a 225 today before the 250, and I wish I'd filmed it because the speed was it was like a speed rep. Maybe that's a little unfair, but it was fast. It was really fast. So, to be perfectly honest, I have really committed to my training. I'm making sure that I'm sleeping 7 to 8 plus hours a night. I'm really committed. I've not missed a session in 6 months. I've not missed one single programmed session. I'm eating very, very well, albeit I've just recently done a clean bug, and I'm now dieting back down, but all of my food has been spot on. I've not been eating crap or drinking loads. So, you know, that side of it is there. You do have to commit to that and have that lifestyle to get these results. But, you know, if you're willing to commit to the program, these programs are absolutely phenomenal. You know, if I could give anyone any advice that's looking to do this, it would be absolutely do it. Give it everything you've got, bear with it. You know, the Norwegian method, it actually isn't that fun the first time you do it, but now I'm about to start it again in 2 weeks and I'm really excited to do it because I know what it's capable of. I'm like, bring it on. And you know, you do that, you couple it with the conjugate method and you come out and you're like, I am the strongest man alive. There's no one else, it's me, I am the strongest man on the planet. And that's how I've felt the last sort of week. I've felt incredible, you know, technique's better, movement's better, confidence is through the roof. Absolutely buzzing for my next qualifier. So thanks for listening to me drone on today, and hopefully that convinces you to give it a try.